Alright, time for part 2, you guys. We got another box here from a certain Melisson type. Who could that be, you, Kevin?
Yeah, I have no clue. It might be from the same guy though, because the same name was on my package, which we got from Aerodynamisch. But this time this package is for you.
So Aerodynamisch's real name is Melisson, huh? That's interesting. No, just joking,
cool, huh?
Mike. It's Mike Ellison. Anyway, man, you sent us another package, and I'm not saying you should stop, but I am telling you it's not good for you. So, wow, man, this box came to us, and at first I was actually afraid when we saw this, because it came...
Yeah, it's really big,
Yes.
and also it's kind of beat up for some reason.
And so we hope everything in the package is in alright shape. Maybe you just put this as an extra protective layer, and you knew it was going to come like this, but regardless, we have it here, and let's just open it right up. And I guess we should fast forward through this part just as last time.
Right.
Alright, so this is pretty much open right now, and this time, we'll start off with reading the letter, because we made a mistake last time, where we started off opening the package, but not reading the letter. So let's start with the letter this time. Alright, apparently it's from Monokuma. Hi Mario, Ira here. I guess you were not expecting this one to show up, huh? Except I sort of did, because you clued me in that awesome video you made for our channel. Thank you, Mike. I felt a bit sad only sending Senkai an epic package, while the other half of Hacks on Gamers, Gaming, had to sit in awe of the good stuff. I was sitting and I wasn't really inspired. Worry not, my unwavering generosity has given you this epic package in your hands, right now. Don't worry about it. I won't abduct you and make you fight other high school students or anything. Seriously, what is your ultimate skill? Should we tell him it's my ultimate skill?
Not yet.
Alright, we'll get to it, Mike. Anyway, enjoy the games? Question mark in this package, all except for one, which is for Senkai. Senkai, you also have a cool gift in here. Surprise, surprise. You will get a kick out of these. I have not been able to get to these except for two, so hopefully these are in better hands now. And I'm sure they are. They're pretty clean right now. Thanks again for an epic unboxing video. Plus epic video cover art. Yes, I made a cover for or a thumbnail for our video, and I'm gonna keep making those. But thanks a lot, Mike. That's really encouraging. Which made me laugh a lot. No need for another one. But if you want to make one, you're welcome to do so. And I will, you know it. And if you're reading this live, hi, Ira, remember typing this letter? Yeah, he's saying hi to himself. Stop being so fucking meta! Jesus Christ! Hi, Iro! Remember typing this letter? Oh my god, dude. In any case, thanks again for the awesome accent on gamers. Good luck with the upcoming videos, podcasts, and endeavors. And Mike was on our first podcast, which aired before he sent this package, I suppose. So that's cool, and you guys should check it out. Ira's a great guy, and we had a great conversation with him. You guys have been a welcome addition to YouTube. Oh, yeah! Oh, we gotta mention this too, before I keep going, of course. Thank you so much, Mike. Because of you, we got subs like crazy.
Yeah, we did.
Mike's
really cool.
I'm gonna get to this after we read this message, just to remind me. Because I'm gonna tell you how Mike actually got more subscribers for our channel, which was a great gesture all in itself. And then he also wants to package a bunch of games with those kind of gestures, apparently, because we get so many games from Ira. Wow. Alright. You guys have been a welcome addition to the YouTube gaming community. Invite me now. Oh, sorry, I was reading this wrong. Especially the European wives. Njut att spela spel. Mike. Google Translate. Kind regards, Mike Aerodynamisch. P.S. As usual, at the bottom of the box there is a letter with my explanations of all the items. Also, enjoy the shoutout video, which should be up around the same time as you get this package. this is what I was talking about.
That's the one.
He made a really awesome shout out video for both Senkai and myself, and thank you so much, Mike. You gave us so many more subscribers.
That was really awesome. It was a very fun video for us to watch as well.
Absolutely.
At least for me, I watched it with headphones, and the end there was really...
Yes. So I was expecting something to come. I didn't expect it so soon. But me and Mike have been talking a lot more recently, and I gotta say, Mike, thanks to your video, I've actually been more motivated to make more complex videos, and I'm hoping to upload that video very soon as well. Senka has some stuff coming up as well, so I think he's gonna come up before mine, and then I'm gonna have a few videos by myself too. But let's get to the package, right? So, let's do the same thing we did last time, because we're gonna read about the games after.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get our first impressions. Okay, well, good.
This is really cool.
Alright, so, front mission. Let's start with front mission, because this is really cool. I love mechas and stuff, and I really never got into the front mission series too much.
But it's a strategy RPG.
Exactly.
Square Software Enix, right?
It's Square Enix.
And here's Front Mission 4.
Right, and
brand new and sealed, you also have this label up here.
Yes,
which the North American PlayStation 2 cases have.
Yeah, and they're always really hard to get out, right? If I remember right, because there's stickers on the casing, right?
I really don't know. I only have one of those games, and that's Dragon Guard, and I will never open it up.
Which this is really fun, because I was gonna what do you call it? Chip my PS2. What do you call it?
Yeah,
Modify my PS2 to play like games from other regions. And so this
today,
game,
actually.
Yeah, right before this video, we did, because I didn't have an idea I'd get a package today. But so right before I was gonna go and modify my PS2 and get my haircut, we decided to make this video. But this is awesome, Mike. Thanks a lot, because
really cool.
I'm definitely gonna check this out. This art side looks amazing.
I always love the cover.
Yeah, you have Wolverine here, and you have Samus Aran on the other side. So that's gonna be sweet to check out. Thanks so much for this one.
I thought it was Aya from Parasite Eve.
Ah, that's even better because it's Square Enix and all. Didn't Square Enix publish like a Wolverine title too, like a Marvel title of sorts?
Maybe.
Okay, I'm hoping that's the case, because then there's like a crossover between those two. All right, but this is what I was really gasping about before, like just a second ago. It's Project Sylphid, and this is an Xbox game, an Xbox 360 game, which I for the longest time thought was a JRPG. Because looking at the cover, I thought it was like some kind of Star Ocean game. But you apparently always knew.
It's a third-person shoot 'em up. How can you call it? It's like Star Fox.
Right.
So.
It's like an action shooting game
Yeah.
in space, and like I love.
As far as I know, I haven't played it myself, but for what I see from it, I watched Classic Game Room.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Awesome reviews. Shout outs to him.
Yeah, and
But,
so it's really amazing, because I always thought that this looked really cool from the moment I saw it was an action shooting game, like a space shooter. I love shoot 'em ups, so like playing 3D shooting games is always a pleasure for me.
knowing it's one of those game makes it so much more interesting. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Like we have all these JRPGs, and this game just looks cool, and also it's in a genre we don't have too many games on. So.
Yeah, and it's definitely more accessible than a JRPG. Because I'd probably put this on the shelf for a longer time if it was a JRPG, because I don't have all that much time, because I have so many other JRPGs to play. But definitely Project Sylphid I can play, because it's probably really short. It's probably 6 hours or so.
Yeah, probably.
It looks really cool, amazing. I mean, I'm really gonna check it out. If you can borrow me your 360 for just a day or two,
Absolutely.
I'll play this, definitely.
Oh, wow.
Alright, here we go. Oh! Okay.
Here are some really good stuff.
Here we go. Okay, so apparently Mike wants me to play through the whole Front Mission series, because here we have Front Mission 3 on the PS1.
Really cool. I thought that that's the first English Front Mission game,
Really?
as far as I know.
Why would they call it 3?
Localized. Not sure. I might be wrong, but that's what I think, because the Super Famicom games were never released outside of Japan. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
But this one is obviously a bad copy. So.
Yeah, again with amazing art. Wow, this looks
Awesome.
cool. Yeah, and
Really cool stuff.
oh, I guess you can choose stories and stuff. So what I can gather from this is they're pretty story heavy, right? Like these are basically like JRPGs.
There's a like a very more action arcadey style front mission game for 360, and even that one has a bit of a story. So
yeah, it was the one that came out a bit later.
I guess the real deal are supposed to have even more stories.
Right. Well, but because I'm just looking at this right now, I get really excited. I really want to play it.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Well,
I never saw the back of it because this one looks cool here, but the backside you have all these characters. And
yeah.
It's really cool screenshots actually. Reminds me of the great PS1 era.
Yeah, definitely. When I was looking at it right now, I was thinking, it looks like a Dreamcast game. Like, you know, it has that kind of polish from just the screenshots alone. Now, I don't know much about like the critical acclaim that's like reached or anything like that, or the fandom. But you know, now that I have 2 games, I might as well dive right into it. It looks really cool. Thanks a lot, Mike. Now you've introduced me to another world of games that I don't really think about.
This right here is a game we could have made a whole episode about. I don't know for you. Have you played this game as much as I
played it?
I played the shit out of this.
I didn't play it much, but I played because Here's my story. When I was younger, jeez, the CD came out.
Anyway, the game is Dragon Ball GT, I think it's called, but no, it's only Dragon
Final
Ball. Dragon Ball Final Bout, and looks like this.
At least in Europe, it does.
It's the same around the world, I think.
No, I think because they had like this is called something like Ultimate 22
No,
Budokan.
it's the same game. It's not the same.
It's not?
No.
So
I actually have that game too, so we can play that one in comparison.
Okay, so I have not played this. I was gonna mention how I bought a bootleg when I was younger.
Oh, I see.
And then I found it as a
This
bootleg.
is the best one.
Really?
Seriously.
The CD just because it's broken, obviously. Okay,
but this is a let's take it from the beginning. Ultimate Battle 22 is a 2D fighter with 3D backgrounds, where you can fly up to the sky just like in the Super Famicom games.
Right.
This is a 3D fighting game like Tekken.
Right, I figured out.
So it's like the prequel to Budokai series.
And that's why you like it so much.
That's why I like Budokai so much, because I played this game before a lot. Also, at the time I watched Dragon Ball GT and everything. And this is a game based on GT, but you also have some older characters in there as well. But it's a Dragon Ball GT game.
I figured it's sort of funny because look,
First,
Goku, Trunks, and Pan, they're all in their designs from GT, but then you have Vegeta, and he's like his younger self. So what's the deal with that?
This little mix. But one thing I remember from the game first is the intro is fucking amazing, and also when you choose the characters, they have a line to say every time you choose them.
Oh yeah.
And then the other guy, I think, have a
counter line?
Yeah, exactly. But this is all in Japanese, so I really didn't know what they were saying. But if you picked Goku and you picked Vegeta, he would say something other than he usually does if we pick other characters.
That's great.
So that was really fun. But some of them could be really, really long, so you had to sit there and wait for them to talk for a
bit. So it's like a small character drama.
You just wanted a rematch, but you had to listen to
your speech. Forced to listen to it?
Yeah, in Japanese without subtitles.
Because you don't like the Japanese dubs, right? Was it you?
It's alright, but I prefer the English.
Yeah, okay. Because I like both. I don't have any particular opinion about it. I just like both. Romance Saga.
Wow, really? That's awesome.
Wow. Okay. Well. Okay. Wait. First off, I gotta confirm. This is not the really bad one, is it?
No. That's fuck that game. That's
what was that called?
Unlimited Saga.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
This game it's a remake of the first Romancing Saga on Super Nintendo, which was only a fan translation.
Exactly.
So this is a official English release of that game, which is for me is amazing.
This looks really cool. Do you own this game?
No, I don't.
I
really listened to the soundtrack for many years. It was really
the Saga games I never really jumped into. I saw I was gonna play I think it was like the second one on the PS1. Saga 2.
Saga Frontier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So look, this is another series I don't really know much about. Mike, just for sending me like so many games from a series I'm not really particularly engaged in.
Yeah, but that's
this
cool.
is great.
That's awesome. That's the best part of Japanese RPGs, because there's so many of them, and all of them are really great games. So
because this definitely, this looks like such a high quality RPG.
Yeah, I'm really sure that's one of the best games. Like if you're in the niche genre, like games, not what can you call them? Hidden gems.
Yeah.
That's like one of the best hidden gems. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks the part, so wow. Okay, Romance Saga. This is great. Like,
It's
I'm gonna
awesome.
go and get my PlayStation modified immediately now, just to play it. And we're gonna get some more information about this later in Mike's message. But wow, dude, this is great.
Yeah, that was really cool when I saw it.
Fantastic
Because
art style.
I never actually knew that game was in English, officially.
You did?
No, so it was really cool to see it.
Alright, that's awesome. And it's also an American copy, so it's gonna run perfectly smoothly and everything. This is a huge package. What is this?
Wow.
God, it's heavy too. Oh, man. What is this? Oh,
This is the old letter, right?
Yeah, it is. Just put it
Also,
somewhere
he had a
safe.
little note here asking why I wasn't called Luigi, but
Oh.
no can do.
Wait, no, wait, we gotta read this up properly. Give it proper respect, dude. Alright, so here we go. Hi, Mario. Why is Senkai not Luigi? Drum rolls. The good stuff. Oh, this is the good stuff. Okay, look.
Really, are you?
This
are
is
you
the-
fucking kidding me?
Wait, before we get to the good stuff. Obviously, these aren't good.
I see.
Mike, are you alright?
Also, we have to show the bag first, I think.
Yeah, because
For
alright, let's go with this because we weren't entirely spoiled with the front mission thing. I mean, we were a bit spoiled.
Yeah, a bit spoiled. The thing is, at the way here, this bag actually fell out of the package, and the games was not inside the bag. They were just wrapped. The bag was wrapped around the games.
Yeah.
So when it fell out, the games
Fell
spoiled
out
us.
themselves,
So these two we have already seen.
It gave us a hint of what we were to expect. Well, I didn't expect to get the sequels, but we actually got.
Really not. I
Front
only thought
mission.
this was like a standalone thing in sense.
Exactly.
Wow.
And
This is a front mission game as well.
yeah, what is that? Because seems like a spin-off. Front
Fucking
mission
love
Gun
this
Hazard.
cover art.
Yeah, it's art by Amano, the guy who does the artwork for Final Fantasy.
Yeah, have you seen the effects here with the sunlight?
God! Whoa!
It's
Holy,
like
dude, this is an action game as well.
so fucking cool.
I can't believe how great these games look. You know what?
We're really lucky I just bought that Super Everdrive because these games are gonna get played.
Totally, man. Dude, I really want to play some games with you tonight. Wow, come on, man, dude, you can't be serious. I was
So take a look at this one again.
Yeah, come on,
Wow.
Jesus Christ, this looks so amazing.
This fucking looks like Secret of Mana and Metal Slug
Yeah,
at the
it's
same time.
It's insane. Wow, you know what? I'm so interested just to check out SquareSoft's like action side,
Yeah.
just like pure action, because this is obviously an action game, so maybe it has some kind of strategy game bits in it, maybe.
Maybe.
But wow, it's
You know,
amazing.
that part might actually just be from a cutscene or whatever, where we don't know anything about it. And also says,
Imagine a
it says
cutscene in this kind of
RPG.
game.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really,
Wow.
really cool.
Okay, this is
So,
gonna get
but
played.
this is apparently not the good stuff. So
Yeah.
so let's get rid of that shit.
How
Let's
is that?
Open this up.
How is this not the good stuff? I don't get it. Alright, here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out the letter here before. Oh wait, so isn't one of these for you? I see. Please give Senkai Dragon Ball Final Bout
Awesome. Thank
for
you.
his epic Toriyama diorama.
Oh,
Of
fuck
course,
yeah.
that's amazing. Alright,
Awesome.
definitely. Senkai, I have to give you something. It's from our good friend Mike
Oh,
from
really?
the Netherlands. Yeah.
That Melism guy, right?
Yeah, Melisson. He's also known from YouTube as Aerodynamisch. He wants me to give you something. Maybe you've heard about him.
Is this for me?
Yeah, just put it in your shelf. You know you have a part dedicated for us.
No, but seriously, Mike, thank you very much. This is a game I played so much, as I said earlier, but I never owned it for myself. It was one of those burned discs for the PS1 back then.
Wow,
But,
how come both
also,
of us have
this
this?
is so fucking cool.
Dude, we both
Really?
have a story about Dragon Ball that are like CDs and everything.
Yeah.
We have a great history of bootlegs.
So many of them. Also, Dragon Ball GT, I watched on bootleg VHS tapes.
Wow,
So-
you're the bootleg man. It's funny because I had this long talk about bootlegs with Greg this morning after I sent him a bootleg thing by mistake.
Cool.
But wow, okay, well, anyway, here we go, the good stuff. Wow, okay, so this seems to be very carefully packaged. Let's just open things one by one, really, really nice and slow.
I'm gonna use this.
Okay, so this seems to be
Whoa!
It's that really
Awesome.
cool. This is a visual novel. It's a girl's visual novel, basically.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm really interested in that game, to be honest. I recently picked up the regular edition of the game, but now we can play it both of us.
Yeah, at the same
awesome.
time, and especially. Wait, this is on PSP. All right. Okay, because I thought it was gonna be on the Vita. I mean, on the freaking PS2. Jeez. Okay.
That one is for PlayStation 3 and PSP actually.
This one.
Or a sequel maybe, but there's a Hackworld game for PS3.
All right. Yeah, because this is a series, and I know there were like 2 games before this, or 1, 2 or 1.
I don't know.
And maybe it's even further back than that, but basically it's a game where you date a bunch of cool samurai dudes.
Yeah.
And you're this girl, and I think there's action segments in this, right?
Yeah, and as far as I know, there's not a lot of like romance and stuff in it. There's more of a visual novel with a great story, and you can romance guys like if you want to. It's a little part of the story, but that's not the whole thing. And I know all of these visual novels that are focusing so much on dating stuff.
Yeah.
But this is supposed to be a really good game. Besides that,
Because I mean, that's what I get a lot from a lot of visual novels. It's not just like dating sims, but like all visual novels always have this small, you know, dating part in it. It's never like, it's not always the front stage, like the main course of the game. But a lot of games always have it. Yeah.
Sometimes they are.
Yeah.
And I know the creators of Steins Gate and stuff have made a lot of those games, and I'm really not too interested in those.
No.
This one is supposed to be really good.
And it's also translated by Axis. And Axis is like, they translated Virtue's Last Reward in 999, among many other visual novels.
That's
so
true.
so that's, I mean,
The translation is supposed to be pretty good.
yeah, so I'm sure the translation is amazing in this game as well. So wow, and it's like fully boxed and everything, looks really cool.
Yeah.
And this is from Mike's NIS collection back when he was collecting a lot of things. And like he started buying a lot of NIS games. So all of a sudden, yeah, he told me about it.
We'll see.
I'm not sure if it's his own personal copy or if he still has one left, but I mean, it's cool to have it. It's a really nice cover art.
Yeah, it's really. The PSP got so many great boxes.
Right.
Also, like last time, we're gonna take all these photos off the games.
Yeah, of course, we're gonna show them.
So you can see what we're talking about.
Dude, no way, no way, no way, no way. I wanna take that. This is the coolest thing. In the bottom we have one coolest thing. Okay, let's start with this.
We could go for that one.
No, I wanna wait with this. Now that I think about it. Oh god. Alright, so let's start with this thing. This seems so familiar. Just
Wow!
Oh my god!
Are you serious?
Dude! No freaking way.
This is called Falcom Chronicle.
Chronicle. And I guess it's like, wow, it's like the whole history of Falcom up to like
Wow.
Oh, and there's so many great drawings in there. Jeez.
Can I just take a look at this one and see? I'm never gonna find that page again, but it was pretty early on. But go on and talk about something in the
Wow,
meantime.
okay, good. So this is like, I'm awestruck because this is awesome. Look, I've been a big fan of Falcom ever since I played. I guess it was Tres in the Sky that really started off my whole craze with Falcom, and then I played games like Ys, a lot of these. One of our first memories together playing games was Ys, and so like Ys and Falcom in general has a lot of meaning to us in general, like as friends, and like they always sported such amazing graphics and such amazing artwork. And the music has always been top-notch in Falcom games.
Yeah, I just love all their games, and the thing is, I saw this one when you were scrolling, and I think he looks really cool, and I want to know
So it looks like
where
Lodo.
he's from.
Yeah, it looks like Lodo from
His own
Dragon
game might
Quest.
be really, really cool, you know.
Yeah.
But had to browse through this one later on.
Wow, it's like there's so much things
It also
to
had
look
all
at in
these
here.
merchandise, like posters and stuff. At the back, so that was really cool.
You gotta have a look real quick just here. Wow, Mike, thanks a lot. This is insane. Sorry about the cutaway there, guys. Apparently, GameStop just called me and told me I had a silly pre-order for Super Smash Brothers or something. Well, who would have thunk, right? Anyway, so, wow, Mike, just checking out all these great drawings. Like, they have... First off, it's like a whole library of just drawings from all the different games. You have screenshots from the different games. And like all these posters from magazines and everything.
It has everything. It's screenshots and box art and posters and...
There's no end.
Such a cool book.
You can read this forever, or read it, just look at it forever. And I'm sure, like, imagine if you could read Japanese, how much cool info there would be in this thing.
Wow. This book could take years.
This is no joke. When I was like, because I saw this other book in like stashed underneath this one, and I got so excited for that one. But then I saw this one as well, and it just blows my mind. Mike, just take it easy for a second. Ah, this is a great picture.
Wow. Maybe I shouldn't look at those though.
All the spoilers. Oh, look, it's what's it called? Jeez. Popful Mail. Yeah, Popful Mail.
Awesome.
I always wanted to buy that game. Probably will. I'm just gonna get a Mega CD or something first.
This one?
Yeah, that's from the crossover game.
I love this one.
Let's just show it to you very quick. So this is from the crossover game between East and Trails in the Sky, which is a game we haven't played yet. It uses the engine from East 7 though. So it feels like you use the Trails in the Sky characters in East 7 basically.
But it's a 2D fighting game, isn't it?
No, it's a 3D fighting game. It's like a brawler, yeah.
Wow.
So it's just like East 7, but you fight against each other.
I see, that's really cool.
Alright, so here we go. Okay, good. So, here it is.
I really don't know what this is. Surprise me.
Look, okay, I'm just gonna show you her hair and you're gonna know who it is. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna
Whoa! Awesome.
I guess I showed you too much there. I didn't want to show you the whole face. But alright, so
Game of the Year every year.
yes, I showed him Clover from 999 and Virtual Last Reward. And I can't describe to you guys how much this game has changed my values on just visual novels in general. 999 and Virtuous Last Word are such amazing games, and the artwork in them is just stellar.
Yeah, it also has one of the best stories I experienced in a game. Any genre, actually.
So this is the visual book, just like the Danganronpa book you received, I suppose.
Which was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I've been looking at that one so much, but I won't touch the Danganronpa 2 pages yet. But
what's great about that is now that both of us can look at this with like full attention, because we know exactly what's happening in those stories. We've been taking through these games, so wow. There's like concept art for what characters were supposed to look like.
Awesome. That's bullshit though. But let's not touch that anymore.
Yeah, whatever. That's a spoiler for another day. Look, yeah, so they have basically all the screenshots. It looks like they're like the iOS release. You know, the quality of the pictures.
I'm not sure about that.
They're not pixelated.
They are.
Oh.
These are directly from the DS, as you can see.
Well, gee.
Pretty awesome.
It's really awesome.
I think that's really cool, actually.
Yeah. Definitely something to have in the shelf. Ah, look, it's like there's so many like.
Wow, this was actually really cool.
So you get to see like Snake and okay, I'm not gonna give you all the details. Hey, look, it's all ice.
Yeah,
Alice.
exactly. Our friend Bernardo finished this game with a true ending.
Yeah.
Tonight actually, or yesterday. So he might get a kick of this as well.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Wow, this is amazing.
And there's Snake, my favorite character.
Snake's awesome. Snake, I love Snake and 7. Those two are.
7 is really cool as well.
There's a really early part in the game where you get to choose which characters you want to go with.
Yeah,
every time people
so
start up the game, they go with who is it? It's Akane, it's Lotus, and
Santa,
yeah. And so, but I was the only one who chose to go with 7 and Snake. I don't know why,
but it's really fun now that I played it on iOS recently.
Yeah.
I replayed the game, and at the start, you get the option to go with both 7 and Snake. And I was like, of course I'm gonna go with those guys now that I know how cool they are.
I'm just gonna show you guys a picture of 7 because he's just cool. Oh well. There's spoilers on the page. I can't do it.
Yeah, we'll add photos here, so that's.
Jeez, this is really, really cool.
But yeah, wow.
Wow.
Awesome stuff. But I'm about to finish Danganronpa 2, and I'm pretty sure I will do it tonight. So then I'll take a closer look at the art book that I got, and I'm really hyped for that because the Danganronpa 1 part of the book is amazing, and I prefer the second game. I think it does a lot of cool stuff. So to see the Danganronpa 2 part of the book, which I'm sure will have the same kind of quality, you know.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
While you weren't looking, I was looking in your book. Because I had finished the game already, and then I started looking in your book, and I thought it was awesome.
That's gonna be great.
Wow, alright, so you know what? We're gonna get to the letter as per, rule. So, of course, the Senkai part. Please give Dragon Ball Final Bot to Senkai, which we did. And he's gonna put it in the epic Toriyama mic, so don't worry about that. And yes, Final Bot was a fun game back in the day when DBZ became popular.
Final Bot, awesome. We gotta play it.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so here we go. The low tier. All right. So Project Selfie, a poor shoot 'em up. Well, okay.
Flight Simulator.
It's a flying simulator by Square. Enjoy it for an hour or two. It's bad. So bad.
Okay.
All right. That's strange. I was looking forward to it, but I'll try it anyway. Romancing Saga. Here is a North American PS2 copy of Romancing Saga port. Never got around these Saga games, so I hope you enjoy it. There's so many of them, so I understand. There's a speculation that there's a new one coming, right? Or has it already been revealed?
I'm not sure about that. I'm not following that too well. But there are 2 Saga games on the DS. Here's GameStop calling in. Hello? Hi there, Don, Jet. How are you? Cool, I'm fine. I do. That's awesome. I'm so gonna do that.
Can I just talk
it's
to
gonna
Don
be
for a second?
really awesome. You can.
Hi. Dude, wait, no. Talk to me, dude. Wait, stop. Dude, you're on Accent on Gamers. Welcome. Yeah, you just called me and you interrupted the recording before. Remember? Yeah, it's fine. Anyway. Yeah, I know, you should run away from all your raging fans.
But Don is awesome because he's a follower of the channel, so.
Oh, thank you so much for following our channel. Make sure not to unsubscribe once you see this video. Alright, I'll see you later, man. Have fun. Alright, so that was Don Jet from GameStop. So yeah, because he's a cool announcer guy, he tells us when our game comes, so that's great. Anyway, so let's get to the mid-tier. Oh wait, no, we already did. Sorry, let's go to the new strategy RPG series to enjoy tier.
But yes, I remember I was saying something before you called. There are 2 Saga games on DS, which I'm sure if it's remakes of Romancing Saga or anything, but I think they are standalone games. But they are only released in Japan, but there are fan traditions both. And the second game is actually supposed to be really good, so just
yeah,
to get that
like Final Fantasy 2 in its leveling progression, right?
Yeah, exactly, something like that.
Yeah.
I remember now that it's saved, but I haven't played it, so I don't know. But it looks cool.
It looks like fun. I mean, I remember seeing the DS game, but this looks even better.
But Romancing Saga's hype was shit because I have some Romancing Saga games on the way.
Yeah. You've
ordered from a special guy.
Is it Melissa again?
That's really cool.
Is that Melissa guy?
Might be.
Oh, is that Melissa guy? Anyway, so here's the next part. New strategy RPG series to enjoy. So this is freaking sweet because it's all the front mission games, and well, all except for the second one. Is Gun Hazard the second one, maybe?
Well, since Front Mission 3 is the first game, the second game might as well be called something else then too.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Which is a strange naming convention.
But he explains it here.
Yeah, so here we go. Enjoy all my front mission games except Evolved. It sucks. Is that the 360 one? Alright. Which I sold already. I never played anything but a few hours of Front Mission 3. It was a great strategy RPG, but I just never got around to them. Since you're on the prowl for epic RPG series, enjoy this one.
That's true.
Yes, I have this rule where basically each year I want to find a new JRPG series to fall in love with, and now I've been delivered a whole series immediately, so that's freaking fantastic. So here we go. Fan translation of 1 and Gun Hazard are available, and like you said, I think you mentioned it at some point, right?
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna play this. It's so great. And now for the epic stuff. Hakoki. How did you pronounce it?
Hakuoki would be the American.
Hakoki. PSP.
Hakoki?
Mon. Hakuki. Have a cookie. Have a cookie, Senkai. Sealed and all. Dude, that's the thing. Do I want to unwrap this? I probably want to unwrap it. The PSP games usually emulate, so you can keep it sealed. That's what I was thinking too. As a fellow visual novel fanatic, you might get more enjoyment out of this Otome game. I only finished the main group with the dark-haired guy. It was okay, but nothing groundbreaker like, let's say, Zero Escape or Danganronpa. Much better. And of course, we're not expecting that kind of level of quality.
Really not.
But yeah. So here we go. Zero Escape art book. Enjoy this epic book of both 999 and Virtue's Last Reward. Maybe not as epic as the Danganronpa one, but this one should surely please a Zero Escape fan. And of course, Zero Escape 3, we still want it. And here's his sort of recommending Kickstarter as a crowdfunding thing.
Yeah.
Maybe the creator should get on that. I think there was, at some point, they talked about, like, because the creator made a public, like, tweet about how Zero Escape wouldn't come, like it wouldn't be a third one, because there's not enough funding and stuff from
yeah, but it's so weird.
Spike Sunshine.
We could pay for it, you know?
Yeah, because basically, if the creator came to the fans, we'd crowdfund it immediately, without any like doubt at all. I'd give a lot of money just to get the conclusion to that epic series. It's supposed to be a trilogy, but because of these budget reasons, we can't get the third game.
It's not an old game like Shenmue or anything at all, because like I said, our friend finished 999 last night, and he got the same kick out of it as we did.
Yeah.
So,
and the iOS release just released this year, so
come on, we need the third game.
Yeah, and like, cause there's so much like in the end of the second game, there's so much like on the line. There's like so many like things that need to happen before we can conclude.
That's another thing as well, because in a lot of series, take Uncharted for example, the second game is my favorite, and it happens a lot of the time where there's a trilogy that the second game is my favorite, and I guess because it was a sequel to a game I loved, and then the third game was good, but a lot of the times I like the second game the most.
Yeah.
But I really do not like Zero Escape 2 too much. I think it's a great game, but with the third game, I think the second game would grow even more on me.
Yeah.
I kind of need Zero Escape 3 because I'm such a huge fan of the first game, and the second game is great and everything, but and it could, as I said, be my favorite in the trilogy, but I need the last part first.
The second one definitely set things up for the third
Yeah,
game,
exactly.
and it's so like it needs this third game to be a stronger game by itself.
Exactly.
Basically.
There's so much details about things you don't care about yet.
Yeah.
So if you really do care about those things in the third game, to play through the second game and get all these details and everything could be really.
It's really juicy on all those details as well. So, but I always like Virtue's Last Reward better than 999 personally, for my own reasons, I guess. I just like the style and everything better, and the way to tell the story. But regardless, it's not important. What's important is that we need Zero Escape 3 in this world. So I hope we get it. I hope we can find a way to do it. And here's Falcon Chronicle. And yeah, it's definitely the main attraction of the package, like he says here. Are you a big Falcon fan? Well, this book will surely turn you into one. I love Ease and Trails in the Sky, and this is a massive encyclopedia of all the Falcon goodness up until 2011. Anyway, I hope you get a kick out of these goodies. Enjoy them. Between, what was that teaser at the end of the unboxing video? I can't speak Swedish except for IKEA. Okay, so
we were just saying a bunch of random Swedish stuff.
We can't decrypt Swedish, that's a really hard language.
No. We were just saying some random stuff in Swedish because we also like Hideo Kojima, and that's what we said too. We are also fans of Hideo Kojima, so we wanted to make something cryptic. But there really wasn't a message there more than that.
There wasn't you know, words are just empty in the end. Like, it's just like the wind, like the letters blowing in the wind. They're light and they're easy to break.
He sounds like that guy in Wario where Smooth moves, and if you have not heard him, you gotta do so because that's like one of the best things in the world.
What are you talking about?
Because Smooth moves are played with the Wii remote, and all these different characters in the WarioWare series, you know, all of them have their own style to hold the Wii remote.
Right.
So every time you get introduced to these new ways to hold them, you get this guy who tells you exactly how to hold the Wii remote and why it's so good.
Right,
And
I
it's
remember
very, very, very nice tone.
God, yes, I remember this. Alright.
Oh, that's awesome. We might edit that in here because that's just so good.
Yes. And then we
especially the handlebar.
I don't remember that. Thing is, I remember exactly what you're talking about. I get this visual image here that I see exactly what's happening, but I can't really.
You sounded just like him when you talked about the letters.
Maybe he inspired me, like indirectly. I didn't know, and like subconscious, man. It's everything is subconscious. Just like that message we gave to Mike in the end of our video. It's also subconscious. Men han vet inte det. Om du vet inte att vi pratar svenska heller. Han tror vi pratar engelska fortfarande.
Han tror det? Ja, just det, för ord är tomma.
Ja, precis.
Där har vi det.
Sen så språk betyder ju ingenting. Mike,
good.
Until next time, everybody, get gaming. And
yeah.
Come on.
We're done.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike, for this game right here, and I'm pretty sure you're very thankful for all that stuff. So
yes. I'm especially glad for the good stuff, but you know, the other stuff, I mean, it's not worth my time.
But speaking of trilogies, I guess this is the end of the... no, it isn't, but I was gonna say, like, we had my package, your package, and the podcast with Mike. And that was really, really awesome, so I wanted to put an end to that and say thank you very much, Mike. But there's actually another discussion episode coming up with us three, discussing a certain series which we love very, very much. So stay tuned for that.
I hope you guys look forward to that. And of course, we had a lot of other game things coming up right now. So this is just a side thing we're doing right now. But I can tell you guys what I have in store right now. I'm talking about game sequels. So that's my thing.
Cool.
And Senka has a bunch of cool unboxings.
Yeah, unboxings and also pickups, because I'm like 1 month back for the pickups. So what I'm gonna do now is release the pickups where I tell you about all the games I got in August, and then September just ended. So I might do like a big video or release them nearly to each other, like first the August one and then September one. Whatever you like, but I'll probably do it for just August and then September afterwards.
Right.
Some really, really great stuff, because I picked up a lot of games that I've been wanting for myself for a very long time in August, and then in September there were all these releases coming out. Very, very great games released in September. So, and also don't forget about our birthdays, which were in September as well, so really great stuff there.
I can vouch for the quality of games that Senkai picked up, and so it's gonna be really fun for you guys to check out what he got as well. But yeah, so I guess that's all we have to say for now.
Yeah.
So until next time,
get gaming.